Hello. My name is Bogdan Shevelko and this is my video on listening, speaking and pronunciation lesson. Okay. Hello class, good morning and it's wonderful to see you all today. Okay, now on this lesson we are going to work on our listening and pronunciation skills. Okay? Yeah, we are going to use Japanese folk tale. Folk tale, who knows what it is? Yes? A tale that is old. Yes, actually that's almost the whole thing. Yes, a folk tale is a tale that is old that was made by regular people like you and me and everyone in the class. We are not professional writers, right? We are just normal people. So people shared it and it became popular, and after a lot of time we still remember it. Okay? Okay. Now, Japanese folktale. The name itself actually has two sounds that we are going to focus on today. Now, these two sounds are gr, gr, and kr, kr, gr, and kr. Now, let's just work with the sounds for now. Repeat after me. Gr, gr, gr. Yeah, really hard sound. Gr. Once again, gr. Okay, good job. And kr. It's softer. Once again, kr. Okay, now the story, the tale that we are going to work with is The Grateful Crane. Grateful crane. See, these two sounds are here. Okay. So, by the end of the lesson, I want you to be able to listen to the story really carefully and retell the story, especially using these tricky sounds. Okay, retell. Yeah, so just remember and tell others. How was it? Not in exactly the same words, but just telling them what it was about. Okay? Yes, okay. Alright, now, in the beginning, we are going to listen to the story one time, and if it helps you can close your eyes, you can put everything back, don't touch your pencils, your pens, especially your phones. No, Rikito, don't do that. Okay, and let's listen to it together it will take about 2 minutes. So, ready? Any questions before we begin? No questions. Okay, now, let's start. Okay, good job everyone. Thank you for sitting quietly and listening carefully. Now, what was this story about? Yeah, about the crane, about a family, well, a couple, yeah, a family, a man and a woman. Okay, now, did you understand the whole story, the whole plot, what happened there? Yes, the man helped the crane, and what's next? Yeah, and the crane helped them back. Okay, so the fact that the crane helped the man and woman for their kindness, that means that he is grateful, right? Hence the name of the story. Okay, good. All right, okay. Now, the first time was just for the plot itself. Okay, so good job that you are able to tell me what it's about now. Now, we are going to listen for it for the second time. And this time, I will give you some worksheets. You can look at it now, and for about a minute, you can study what we have here. Now, as you can see, there are some questions and some blanks in a short text. Yeah. Just like that, like 5 questions, 5 blank spots. Now, while we listen to the second text, I want you to try to answer as many questions as you can and fill in as many blanks as you are able to. Okay? Sounds hard, I know, but don't worry if you don't get something. And don't focus on spelling. If you make any mistakes, it's okay. I will show you how to write it later. For now, just try to get it down. The idea, the word itself. I want you to listen to it and to hear what do we need to write there. Okay? Is that clear? Clear. Okay, now let's listen for the second time. Don't close your eyes now, because you need to write. Okay, now let's listen for the second time. Ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, everyone, and yeah, that was the second time. That was the second time we've listened to this tale. Now, and I am so happy to see that all of you were working hard, writing something, filling in the blanks, answering the questions. Okay, I see some of you had some issues, but it's okay, I've checked, that's fine. Okay, now, after the second time, after you've listened for it, for the plot, after you listen to it for all the details and the words that we use and what did they do, I need you to try to retell the story in your own words. So, not exactly the same as it was, not exactly the same as you've heard it, but as you remember it. Okay? Okay. It sounds hard. But first of all, you have your notes with questions and blanks that you filled in. Second, there is a trick I want to show you. So this trick is called the mind palace. Mind palace. Do you know what is palace? Yes, Sakura? A big house. Kind of, yes. A palace, kind of like a really big house or a castle, right? A castle, similar thing. Yes. So, how does it work? Let me show you an example with this story. So, now you can again close your eyes if it helps you to imagine things. So, picture a big castle with many rooms inside. Okay, now every room represents or shows you a part of the thing you need to remember. So, in our case today, this tale. One room, one piece of the story. So, let's go to the first room. What do we have in the first room? In the first room, we see a man and a big, beautiful crane. They just stand there. They just stand in this first room. So, this is the first part. Now, as you go to the next room, and there are many, there are many rooms. As you go to the next room, what do we see there? Yeah, we see a crane weaving beautiful fabric for the couple. So it helps them back, right? Okay, so first room, the second room, different pieces of the whole story. But this is just my example. You can fill these rooms with whatever you want, whatever helps you to recall it, to memorize the story and tell it to others. Okay, now open your eyes. Yes, Hakuto, are you sleeping? No? Okay. Now, I need you to work in pairs, just as you sit now, and together, using your notes and using your mind palaces. Try to retell the whole story, piece by piece, as many details as possible. And one more thing that I will pay attention to later is the pronunciation of these two tricky sounds.